right, and it looks like we're live. And yeah, welcome back, Robert. It's been a little while. Justin, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back, Glenn. Mark, sorry you can't join us on Teams tonight. That's okay. Hope everybody had a great Christmas or whatever it happens to be. I know I sure did.
Yeah, it was good. Lots of good food and company and presents.
Yeah, I feel like all the weight, I lost a little bit of weight this year, and I feel like I just gained it all back in a couple of days. So, way too much good food. And then it looks like we won't have Eduardo. He is on vacation. So, might be a shorter stream tonight. Let me go ahead and get the pictures loaded up, and we'll start with Justin. Let me switch that over. And yeah, right away with a really, really cool one. Tell us about this one. When you can
This
see
is
it.
another one of those Snap Kit models by PB Pence, 1994. But this is exclusive to Galactic Armory's Patreon or subscription.
Mm-hmm.
And this thing is absolutely huge. The vertical stabilizer, the middle one, actually spans the entire length of an H2S build plate.
Wow.
So yeah, this thing is massive.
How many
Uh,
plates was it to make?
let's see. I think it was like 10 plates for all the pieces. Um, roughly $15 worth of filament. Um, and it all snaps together. I did break two wings just trying to rotate them. They snapped at the middle part, so I had to reprint those. But the wings do rotate down, like the toys and everything that you've seen of the Imperial shuttles. Um, but it is massive. They do have another version that is designed to fit on the X1C and P1S and P2S build plates, but this one was the H2C build plate.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's almost 4 soda cans tall. And Mark, I hope your son gets well. Your son-in-law gets well. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, this thing is crazy. That's almost 4 soda cans. Or four
Yeah,
hot
it
fix
has a
cans.
pretty good head to it for sure.
Oh yeah, that looks
I'll
cool.
probably end
That's
up printing a
probably the
smaller
coolest.
version.
The coolest. How wide is the wingspan when it's folded down like that? That looks crazy.
When it's folded down like that, well, the light box that it's in is almost 3 feet wide.
Wow. So it's
So it's,
more than 2 feet.
yeah, it's more than 2 feet. And I just didn't put the wings all the way down just because the stand that it comes with won't hold it if the wings are all the way down. So I just laid them flat so you can kind of see that they do actually move.
Yeah, that's sick. Yeah, that might be the coolest one so far.
And on the back, they didn't paint the engines. I did that in Bamboo Studio and just had my H2D knock it out. But they aren't painted in the actual model. I just did that myself.
It looks
and that
cool.
is bamboo light gray and cyan and bamboo black for the filaments.
Happy holidays to you as well, Renee. Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, this one is really cool. All right, let's
I
see
probably
what's.
could have used a little bit more infill on the side wings just to make them a little bit stronger, but I just kind of I tried to make it print a little bit quicker and a little bit more efficient. And like I said, the wings are kind of fragile, so you got to be delicate with them, but they do
Fold with
move.
care. What infill did you use on them?
I believe this was 8%. Um, I probably could have bumped it up to 20, 25%. But it was, as far as the pattern goes, I believe I used the wavy one. Um,
Gyroid.
Gyroid, that's it. And I probably could have used rectangular just to make it a little bit stronger, but again, I was trying to save a little bit of filament on it because, like I said, it was $15 to $20 just to print all the pieces. So
Yeah, that's was it a little over a roll or whatever to print it all, or about a roll.
not quite. I think it was close to 800 grams.
Yeah, if you would have made it any thicker, who knows if the hinge would have worked on this if it would have held it with it weighing so much.
Yeah, that was the other thing I was concerned about. I could probably go back and fiddle with it, and I probably could have sanded the wings down just a little bit because there's like a cylinder that the engine cap and then the front middle cap kind of pinch the cylinder together. That allows it to rotate. And I probably could have smoothed that out a little bit with sandpaper or something, but I literally just took it off the printer, slapped it together, and called it good. So
Turned out awesome. Turned out awesome. These ET are pretty cool. Where did you get these? Or
the
I guess it's
ETs
just
are
one.
actually on Maker World. Or no, let me think where those are at. I believe those are on I want to say a Patreon that I'm a member of, but they're free. I'll have to see if I can recall who it is. Um, I want to say Artflex, but I don't think that's correct. Let me see if I can look it up here real quick. Um, try to go through my email here.
Turned out nice. The eyes are pretty exceptional. Really nice touch.
Yeah, it is. I believe it's Artflex. Let me go to his Patreon here. Um, let's see. No, it wasn't Artflex. Maybe it was on Maker World. Let me go to Maker World and look at my downloads. Sometimes I print so many things that I just don't recall where I get them from sometimes. But let me look here.
Yeah, I'm the same way. There's like 4 or 5 different sources it could come from.
Exactly.
Or more with the occasional Colts 3D and those type of things. What filament is ET that looks like bamboo brown? Maybe the matte
Yeah,
brown.
that's a the matte latte, I think.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, I don't see it on Maker World now either. I'll look it up and let you know during the stream and if I can find it. But it was a cool model. Now the big one is the size that it comes in as, and then I just reduced it to make the little small ones.
How long did the big one take to print?
The big one I think was right at 4 hours.
That's not bad at all.
And then using the H2D for the eyes and stuff. So, I mean, it all prints in one piece.
Yeah, that's not bad at all. Hey, Tim, welcome back to the stream.
This is another one of those kits from Galactic Armory. They call them snap tight kits. You can print them with the sprues like the old style models, or you can just print the pieces, and that's what I do.
How many of them
But
do they have now? Of the Star Wars, of the Star Wars ones, they did a crap ton of the Star Wars ones.
yeah, I want to say 8 or 9 now. I think they're working on the Vader tie next, and maybe a couple other ships, and then they're going to transition to some other sci-fi, either game or movies, and then come back and do some more. But they're really great prints. They print well. I mean, I haven't had any issues out of them whatsoever.
Yeah, these are some of the best prints out there. The only ones that I think hold a candle are the ones that Gabe has with Flexi Factory. They have some sick models too.
Yeah, yeah. Flexi Factory is really good. I'm a member of theirs too, I think.
Yeah, there's some
Still trying to
crazy
find
stuff
that.
on there too.
Still trying to find that ET.
Frantically scouring the internet.
Yeah, I want to say it was Flexi Factory maybe, but it's not really built like any of his models, so that makes me think it's not.
Yeah, it's not really that style, but it is the same quality. Gabe, ET is not Flexi Factory. He would have known. We had already seen it.
Yeah, I'll find it. I'm still looking here.
Yeah, and here's another one. This one turned out really cool as well.
Yeah, that's another snap kit style one. Let's see. That one printed, pretty simply, and then just kind of snaps together. Okay, I did find the ET. It's by Flexi Town on Patreon, and it is a free model right now. So if you go to Patreon and search Flexi Town and become a free member of his till the end of this month, so you got another 3 days, you will be able to download the ET and print it.
That is good info to know. Really cool prints. If you liked any of those prints, be sure to smash the like button. Thank you for sending those in and sharing those with us as always.
Very cool.
is my audio?
It's really good, but we can pick up like your keystrokes and everything.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, was that you?
It wasn't my keystrokes.
Yeah, there you go. Now you sound way better, Robert. All right, next up, let's go with some of the prints that I printed this week. And we'll start off with the cool little headphone stand that I printed out of some Galaxy filament. Thank you for posting that in chat, Justin.
Cool.
And this is just a random thing on Maker World. But I got some new headphones for iRacing and made a little holder for them.
You do a lot of iRacing, Lynn? I used to do a whole bunch of it.
A little bit, a couple races a week at least. Yeah, iRacing and Arc Raiders, and then I got a new Switch, so I've been playing that too. But I do a little bit of gaming.
If you ever need a sim rig, I'm thinking about selling mine.
Yeah, let me
I
know
don't know
what
how
you
I'd get
got.
it to Colorado, but we
Let
can
me
figure
know what
something
you
out.
got. I have a pretty decent setup, but I'm looking at like a Fanatec, like cage thing or whatever that thing is called.
Yeah,
But
the
it's
sim
like
rig I
two
got.
grand. It's like $2,000 just for with no wheel or anything. But I have a
Yep.
really good Fanatec wheel and pedals and all of that, and a gear shifter.
Yeah, I have the gear shifter, the Club Sport 2.5 setup. I got like
Yeah,
6 wheels with quick disconnect.
yeah. I have
And then I
3
have
of
an
those.
R seat tubular chassis. They don't even make anymore. It was made in Belgium and shipped over here. And that thing weighs like 300 pounds. Has a full GT seat in it and everything.
Let's talk off stream. Just kidding. Let's talk off stream. I have to do some business. All right, and then this next thing is just something that I'm prototyping right now. I'm doing like a big LED project in my basement, and it needs one of these big power supplies, and there's the little ESP32 on there. Didn't quite like this one, so I'll probably do a couple of changes on it and keep iterating.
That turned out good though.
Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting there, and like I'm gonna run some wires through the wall, and it'll should land somewhere on this cutout, so you won't see any wires at all. And the wall that it's going on is black, so this will blend right into the wall. But it's getting there. It's getting there. There's one of the wall mounts right there and everything. And then the next thing that I'm iterating on, and I think I probably have like one more, is an end cap for the little, it's like a 90-degree where the LED lights go, and I need an end cap that has a place for the wires to come out. So you'll see the channel here, and then you'll see there's a wire in the main channel, and then there's a place for a wire in the other channel. Because the run is so long that I have to run a secondary wire and plug it directly into that power supply, because running through all of the LEDs, by the time it gets all the way over there, it's lost so much oomph that it can't run the rest of the LEDs. So I have to run a separate wire about halfway through the run and pick it up again, and I just use that as a second input on the ESP32. But yeah, I needed this end cap, and I made that in Fusion as well. But I got about one more iteration on this. So you'll see that inner triangle. I made the triangle fit really tight into there, and that's what kind of snaps it in place. But that one too, about one more iteration, and it should be good. But I'm getting better and better at fusion. It's not just stick figure theater anymore. I could do a little bit more.
Cool
Boxes,
functional
squares, and triangles. Circles.
Hey, you got to start somewhere.
Yeah. Got to start somewhere. And then like I said, I got a new Switch. So I made these little controller holders there. Although painting in this one, this side was down on the plate and it was slightly indented where the 2 and where this little Joy-Con is on the side, so it didn't print that well on that one. But those are pretty cool. And then I printed a little holder for some games.
Yeah, I saw a cool, I think it was on Maker World, I believe. But you can print like I want to say it was like either an arcade or a retro TV
So
that you can slide the Switch in.
I have that one for my old Switch for the OLED. I have that one and it's super cool, and I'm going to print it for the Switch 2. They have that same person made the model for the Switch 2. I plan on printing that this week. But yeah, so it's crazy. Like on the Switch 2, the screen is like almost 11 inches. When I was a kid, I had a 13-inch black and white screen with my little Nintendo plugged into it. And that's what my first little gaming system was. So I did print that out for the OLED Switch that I had. So I could sit there and I have the little retro NES controllers for it. So it's just like playing on my old setup when I was a kid. But yeah, I've seen that one. I printed it for the OLED. I'll print it for my Switch 2 as well. It has little dial on it and everything. And then the buttons on the top turn the volume up and down. It's super cool. That model's really cool. I'll snap a picture of it if I print it this week, and I'll show it next week. It's like 2 or 3 different plates of stuff that you have to print for it. It's pretty intricate. All right, and that's everything that I printed this week that I at least took a picture of. Minus all the iterations of my project pieces. And then last but not least, Robert, tell us about what you sent in for this week.
I went to a art fair and saw a couple of cabinets, this one and the one next to it, that were filled with 3D prints. It looked like somebody was selling them, but there was nobody there when I was there. I was there a bit off hours.
Interesting. A lot of those dragon models that we see, those samurai ones turned out pretty cool.
Yeah. I wasn't really taking pictures of the models, but the concept that this was in an art fair, that somebody spent some money on the cabinetry, and the print quality was very good, very impressive print quality. Didn't see any telltale signs of what things were printed with.
So probably not a Creality.
Yeah.
Let's just be honest. That's so funny. That's cool.
Never used the quality, but
Yeah, that's so cool. You see more prints out in the wild, more and more. I don't know if the last time I was in Vegas at the little coffee shop downstairs, there was a little benchy that they said some customer had given it to them, and it was just sitting up there, a little benchy or whatever. But you see 3D prints all over the place. That's pretty cool to see it out in the wild.
yeah.
It would be interesting to know what printer they use. I'd assume with the quality that narrows it down.
Yeah. but it's not uh, um, fixed with bamboo anymore. Uh, that there are a lot of printers that produce some quality prints. They're not as easy as the bamboo.
Yeah, maybe not get this whole cabinet full of quality prints. Maybe the first 10 until it goes out of
Yeah,
until it goes cattywampus. That's funny. All right, let's see what's next.
I think the next one is a is a birthday gift that I gave, or a Christmas gift I gave to somebody, and all these nest in each other.
Oh, nice. Did you make these or?
Yep. I made these from scratch. There was a similar one on Maker World, but it didn't have the features I wanted, and I couldn't scale it. If I would have scaled it, a lot of the print in place wouldn't have worked, and
That's really cool. It's really
they're
cool.
all
And then it
nesting
just-
in each other, and they all open, and they have magnets in them that hold them closed, and that's all of them stuck together.
That's really cool. It's awesome that you just whipped that up real quick in CAD. That's so awesome. Yeah, it looks neat. Let's go back to the nested. That looks cool. Is that all just PLA? It almost looks like that black is TPU. But I think that's just the light shining.
And then I put all of these in one of my puzzle boxes. And then the person I gave these to didn't show up for Christmas, so she'll see them eventually.
Yeah, those remind me of those. What are they called? Matt Yoska, Russian dolls.
Yeah, that was the idea.
Oh yeah, yeah. Where you can keep taking the top off all the way down.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's see what's next.
I still need to post that back on Maker World. This was somebody else's print. It's the gold piece that attaches to the laundry detergent bottle. And it's a button for, so it makes it easy to push the laundry detergent. I didn't like it, the particular print, because the top part had no. Oh, it was obvious that somebody added their design to an existing model, but they didn't have any, or they didn't know how to use CAD well enough. But I printed it anyway, and it's working. So if it's not broken, why fix it?
That's funny. And that was on Maker World.
Yeah.
That's funny.
So it's much easier to hold the laundry detergent. This is another thing that I modeled myself. Ended up giving it to my mom for Christmas. And it holds the pages open. And the change that I made to it was making the thin part of it a book's thin, so it can be your page holder.
Your bookmark as well. Yeah, for
Yeah.
some of those paperbacks, man, when you get in the middle, I mean, you gotta yank that thing apart to read on the inside of it. So that's a handy little thing there. Handy little
Yeah.
tool.
And then if you're at the beginning of the book, you can always push the flat part. I think I have another picture of it.
Yeah.
You can see how it has the curved part that you stick your thumb through that is wide and it sticks out the side.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. And then if with it being a bookmark, then you always have it with your book as well. It's pretty handy.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of those that are effectively that same thing, but the whole thing is thick and it doesn't work as a bookmark.
Yeah.
So I made my own version of it.
That's cool. That's a really cool idea. Really cool remake. Make it handier. Because, yeah, otherwise, then you have to carry around this big old thing with your book. Like,
Yeah.
I don't see people doing that. This serves two purposes.
I put that on Maker World. It hasn't been downloaded that many times, though.
Got to promote it, throw it in the chat so people can see it on the replay.
Yep. I have to go grab that.
Oh, wow. What filament is this? This blue-green.
And that's the box that I put those Pokeballs in. And I forgot where I got that from. I've had that in my stock for a couple of years, and I finally pulled it out.
Really cool color. I like the color
Yeah.
combination. That blue and that green are really cool. And I like the way that it printed it out, too.
Yep. And because it prints that in place, and it opens up as a box, and it has a print in place hinge to it. That's why there's the top part is green and the bottom part is blue, because it's on opposite sides when it prints.
Got it.
And I don't really see a way to make that consistent with this type of bicolor filament.
No. But it adds to the character of it, though.
Yep, definitely.
Adds to the character of it for sure.
I'm currently making another one of those boxes that it has a lot of potential mistakes that you can make. Right now, there's two boxes that are very similar, or both. Oh, it's not hard to solve the puzzle because when you move one, do you see how you open it up, or there's one piece right there in the middle that is easy to slide out, and you just keep following it around to another piece.
Have you seen that one guy that gets all of those crazy puzzles that there's no way I'd ever think of this stuff? Have you seen that dude? Like there's
No, I
little
haven't.
magnets. He has to open a little side
Oh.
compartment and it has a little key in it that opens something up. They're crazy. Like if you could make one that you could send to that dude, that would be insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, some of these are pretty easy to open or whatever, but still like you designed and made this, so that's really cool.
Yeah. It's a fun little project. Not enough pay to do it though.
That's funny. What is the H2C going for these days? You have to let us know if you get it, Gabe. I've been thinking about it too. Anybody wants to make an offer on my H2D, let me know. That's
I used one.
slightly used, clean one owner.
There's the link to the bookmark.
Nice. Nice. Be sure to go to Robert's page and look at all of the cool stuff that he has on there. You have a ton of really cool prints on there. All right. Well, that's all of the photos that we have for this evening. I hope everybody has a great new year. And I'll see everybody in 2026. Be sure to smash that like button on your way out. And I'll see.
Hit the like button.
Yep, I'll see everybody tomorrow. There should be a video tomorrow. It might be a little bit late, but hopefully I'll get it out on time. But have a great weekend, everybody, and have a happy new year.
Good night.
Same to you, Lynn.
Happy New Year, everyone.